Did you know that the stats say that 50% of businesses fail in the first 5 years? I'm just saying that makes a lot more sense to me now. One of the things that I hope over time makes this channel special to those of you who appreciate it is candor and authenticity. And I've tried so far on this channel to be really honest about when things are good, when they're bad, when I make mistakes and blow it. And I think I've done that so far, and we're gonna continue that tradition right now.
Let's do it. It's go time.
In the last 2 years or so, I think between cash lost and net worth in the form typically of equity and real estate lost, I may have lost, I don't know, somewhere near $1 million in total net worth. It's hard to really nail it down because some of it depends on how you value certain properties and that type of thing. But I have experienced more financial loss than I ever thought possible, and I've experienced more stress than I ever thought possible. I've experienced real, actual sleepless nights, which before this experience, I honestly sort of thought that was hyperbole. On more than one occasion, I have thought to myself, oh, this is why people quit.
No, everything's fine. Hey, listen, I quit.
It's moments like this that people throw in the towel. I get it now. And frankly, I'm not exactly out of the woods yet. It's still kind of tough. And so that sort of begs the question, why in the hell would I keep doing this? Why would I keep going? Why would I hang in there and stick it out and continue to subject myself to this level of punishment? And maybe more importantly, why should you? I mean, there is a 100% chance that there's an easier path than what I've chosen. And if you're somebody watching this and you're working on real estate development or real estate investing or some form of entrepreneurship where you're building a business, there's a 100% chance that there is an easier path than what we have chosen. So why keep going? Well, let's start with the most obvious. I think there is exponentially more earning potential and therefore freedom potential with what I'm doing. I mean, even now when things are pretty challenging, I still get to enjoy a lot of that freedom because I work for myself. And so I coach my kids' teams and I go to certain things at their schools in the middle of the day. And I'm able to decide when I want to work and what I want to work on. And yeah, a lot of weight rests on that because I better make the right decisions. If I don't hold up my end of the bargain, I don't put the work in, or I choose to work on the wrong things, yeah, we're going to be in trouble. But even now I get to experience that freedom, and that's when things are challenging. And that freedom, to me, there's no substitute for that. So the most obvious part of the answer is, hey, time and money. I believe that I have the potential, doing what I'm doing, to have more of both of those things. But even more powerful and more important are the intangible things, the personal growth, the resilience, learning how to grow a business and manage cash flow and network with investors, how to raise capital and problem solve and get creative, how to have difficult conversations, which if you're a business owner, you know that's a big part of the job. I'm not even 5 years into this business, and the number of powerful lessons that I've already learned that I will carry with me for the rest of my life is wild. And I know that there's plenty more coming. And I've actually started to reframe this period of time as this really dense, intense time of learning. And it's true, I've started to see that every day, every week, I'm able to go, well, I'm not gonna make that mistake again. Well, I'm gonna do a better job at that conversation next time. I've really been able to start to see how powerfully valuable this time is gonna be as long as I don't quit.
You can do it!
And truthfully, what's my alternative? To quit and give up and hope somebody will hire me for a decent salary? Maybe go find something that's easier, something that feels safer? I can tell you from experience that that is a feeling of safety, not the reality of safety. I have watched friends of mine who have good salary jobs get let go very much to their surprise. And guess who's never been fired? Me, because I haven't fired myself yet. So who was safer? That is an illusion. Besides, safety and easy, those aren't the goal.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
If I choose something easier and safer, my life will just be harder in other ways. Life isn't about that path of least resistance. Life is about conquering and learning and growing, stewardship, freedom, self-actualization, increasing in wisdom and understanding and perspective. And all of those things come through struggle, and they come through pain, they come through loss. It seems to me like there are two pivotal lines of demarcation. Line number one is when you have the guts to even try it. All right, you went out, you bought a property you wanted to develop, you started listening to podcasts, you bought a course, you did whatever, and you decided that you were going to build this business. Well, you've already separated yourself from the pack because most people never get up the guts to even really take the first actual step. That is the first line of demarcation. And I think the second one is out of that group of people, who has the resilience to not quit when it gets really bad? Because my thesis is it gets really bad for everybody.
I know that's right. I know that's right, bitch.
Is there somebody out there in this entire planet who has had just smooth sailing? Maybe. Maybe. I'm not even sure there would be one. I'm not one. I'm guessing you're not one. So even though the thumbnail said I quit, I wanted you to click it because I want you to know I wanted to quit a lot in the last 2 years. I thought about it. In fact, I don't know, if I didn't have investor partners counting on me, maybe I would have. I'm not sure, but it wasn't an option, and thank God, because I'm still here. I'm still going. I'm taking every single little drop of learning that I can out of this, and I'm going to carry it forward, and I'm continuing to get better at what I'm doing. And lo and behold, my newest deals are better than the old one. I am actually getting better at this.
You don't say. You don't say. You don't say.
So I'm telling you, as you walk through a challenging time, you had the guts to start this thing, now have the resilience to finish it. Don't quit.
You can do it!
If you're getting something out of this as usual, if you're becoming a better developer, a better real estate investor, maybe a better business builder, entrepreneur, or just a better person of some kind, then like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.